Is there a prophetic significance of at least this Hebrew year 5786 with the Hebrew month of Cheshvan?
Absolutely. It comes out of Genesis 7:11, and this happened on the 17th of Cheshvan. And according to Jewish tradition, the flood during the days of Noah, the flood began. And it's interesting because this is also in the month of Cheshvan. This is a time when the seasonal rains, the first rains of the new year after Rosh Hashanah, this is when they actually come. This is when the aquifers, the cisterns, and remembering that Israel's a desert, this is the month when the water is collected. But it's also when the flood started with Noah. So how do you kind of prophetically look at that? There's two opportunities here. Rain is symbolic of prosperity, life, and growth, but a flood is destruction. So that's kind of the lesson of Cheshvan, is that you kind of have to be prepared to administrate or be ready for Cheshvan. When you're building a house, you have to build the house according to the level, and you need to excavate around the property to be able to keep the water going around the house and not through the house. So that's a choice that's made when you're doing the dirt work. When you buy a piece of land, you say, okay, this is where the Lord, so to say, show me where to build. And now I need to be able to do some homework and on the elevations and be able to see where the water comes. Even though you're not there during a flood, it may be a dry day when you're doing the excavation. Most of the time it is. But you need to be able to engineer according to when a flood does come. And so the month of Cheshvan is very much that way. You have received the awakening at Rosh Hashanah. You had the 10 days of awe to sanctify. You received the sealing of the redemption on Yom Kippur. And now you go into Sukkot to where you renew your covenant with God. So now it's time to go. So when you're going, you need to anticipate that whatever you're going to build spiritually in your life, you need to be able to say, I need to be prepared for the spiritual warfare of potential floods. I also need to be spiritually prepared for rain, which is prosperity. I need to be prepared for promotion and transfers of wealth.